Right, boys and girls, now today we're going to be learning about simplifying a fraction. Simplifying a fraction is getting it to its equivalent fraction that is the lowest terms of a fraction. The numerator and the denominator of a fraction are called the terms of a fraction. And to simplify a fraction, we get it to its lowest terms. And how we do that is we divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number, and we can see if we can find the highest number that can go into both the numerator and the denominator without remainders. So it's very easy. Remember our saying that whatever you do to the top, you do to the bottom. Well, say we have 6/8. First of all, we go, right, can 1 go into 6? Yes. Can 1 go into 8? Yes. But we've already got that. So next we look at 2. Can 2 go into 6? Yes. 3 times. Can 2 go into 8? Yes. 4 times. Let's look at 3. Can 3 go into 6? I'm just putting the numbers here. So I would have gone 1, 2, and 3. Remember, I'm looking for the highest number on this side that can be divided into both without any remainders. But 3 can go into 6 twice, but if we say 8 divided by 3, we'll have a remainder of 2. So we can't use 3. Can we use 4? Can 4 go into 6? No, because there would be a remainder 2, but it can go into 8, so we can't use that. Can we use 5? 5 goes into 6 once, remainder, so we can't use 5. Can we use 6? 6 can go into 6 without remainders, but 6 can't go into 8 without there be a remainder. So the highest number, how we know where to stop is we stop on the lowest number. So 6 was the lowest number, so we stop there. Right, then we come back and we look at which numbers are not crossed out, and we look for the biggest number that's not crossed out. There it is, number 2. So whatever we do to the top, we do to the bottom. Whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So now we have simplified that fraction. Let's move on to this one over here, 5/15. Right, there it is. We start with 1, and 1 just leaves it the same, so we move on to number 2. Well, if we say 5 divided by 2, we get 2, but we get a remainder 1, so we can't use 2. 3, can 3 go into 5? It can go in once, but there'd be a remainder 2. Can 4 go into 5? Once, but there'd be a remainder 1. Remember, whenever there's a remainder, we have to cross it out. Can 5 go in? Yes, once. So we stop on 5. Sorry, that shouldn't be crossed out. That should still be 5. So now we say, I crossed it out, but I shouldn't have crossed it out because it does fit in perfectly. 5 divided by 5, 15 divided by 5. Remember, we're looking at if the number can go into both. And then we look on the side, and 5 is the highest one. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 15 divided by 5 is 3. So I just want to recap the process. We are looking for an equivalent fraction to 5/15, and we go through all the numbers from 1. We don't start at 0, we start at 1, and we work up to the lowest number over here. So we're going to work up to 5. When we are working through this, we look at whether the numerator can be divided by the number, and we look at if the denominator can be divided by the number. And we find the number that is the highest that can go into both without any remainders. Then we do the same to the bottom and to the top, and that gives us 1/3. I think you can do this. Go and give it a chance.